Yo, 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 a lot of early people today. Nice to see. How's it going? As always, let me know if you can hear me. I'm doing good, thank you, Ryan. How are you guys? Clear, cool, nice. How's it going? Alright, a lot of people in chat immediately, which is quite unusual these days. Usually it at least takes, a couple minutes for people to sort of trickle in, but we might as well just get started straight away. So, let's move this down. Are you from the UK? If so, I am as well, and it is scorching. Yes, from the UK. I haven't actually been outside yet today, but gonna go outside later, hopefully pretty much as soon as I finish streaming, so should hopefully still have some nice weather by then. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do today is I'm bored, so I've just built a level 50 Dratini, and we're going to pair it, since as well we did just recently have the Sandaconda release, so I'm just going to pair it with a bunch of different random snake or serpent like Pokemon. So I've got a little roulette wheel, as we usually do, with a bunch of snake-like Pokemon. Some of them are a bit iffy. We'll say more serpent-like than snake specifically, so that leads into sort of your mythical creatures, like a dragon, for example. Rayquaza does technically have arms, which is pretty unusual for a snake to have. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of snake species that does randomly have arms. Anyways, that's not really that important. Point is, I'm going to spin the wheel twice, and for the third Pokemon on every single team, I will be running my level 50 Dratini that I've just built. So, we might as well just get straight into spinning the wheel, and let's see what we get for our first team. So we've got Seviper, and Viewer's Choice. So, guys, I guess for Viewer's Choice, I would prefer for the Pokemon to be somewhat snake-like. You can lean into like eels and stuff like that, but yeah, ideally stuff that you could maybe pass off as a snake if you maybe squinted really hard or something. I don't know. But anyways, what did we actually get as our first Seviper, wasn't it? Seviper. We should probably run Crunch. Alright, we got Gorbis. We got Onyx as well. We might as well run Gorbis, because it's not actually on the wheel. Should I put, like, Gorbis and Huntail on the wheel? And Electros as well? Should we just stick those on, even though they're obviously more eel-like than they are snakes? Yeah, you know what? We'll do that after this battle. I think I should be running Crunch on Seviper, so I'm just going to quickly change that. At the moment, it's on wrap. You should put Serperior on the wheel? Yes, Serperior is on the wheel already. Been recording battles that have a Hundo, Shadow Dratini, Shadow Gible, and Shadow Bagon for you. That is awesome. I'm very much looking forward to that, because I have already actually tried Dratini in my own triple level 50 Twister buffed theme team with Dratini, Pidgeotto, and Skrelp. But so far in 2 sets, I've not won a game yet. So that's why we're streaming, because otherwise, if I carried on with that team, I'd just lose way too much elo. But actually, maybe you can just save the day and run a cool team featuring Dratini for me. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the first battle. I can't remember what moves Gorbis has. I'm gonna assume... Oh, it's Huntail I'm thinking of is like Water Gun, Aqua Tail, like Ice Beam or something like that. So Gorbis must be like Confusion, Water Pulse, and like Draining Kiss. Anyways, we're going to see Primeape in the lead, so it's actually a decent matchup for us. Well, I mean, we resist the Farsu pressure. Rage Fist is still going to do a lot, but that's fine. We can just no shield here. Even if they go for like a close combat or something, that's perfectly fine. Elo is so low. Yeah, I can imagine. They do actually close combat. That does insane damage. Okay. I had to just quickly react there to make sure I went for the crunch and not a resisted poison fang. Crunch going to do big damage here. Okay, amazing. Yeah, can we Dragon Breath them down here? I really hope so. If not, I'll try and catch an Icy Wind. Yes! Okay, awesome Dratini. Nice stuff. Putting in work already. And this is actually amazing. Yeah, this is perfect. This is going as well as it could be going right now, I feel like. If that Gorbis is on Confusion, which I have a feeling it is, but I'm not entirely certain. We'll just go for a second one straight away. I could probably go for Aqua Tails. I feel like they're going to start shielding here. But maybe not. Maybe if they let us go through, then it's going to be GG's. Allegedly resisting the Volt Switch damage. Yeah, we're not entirely certain about that. But yeah, we might as well shield here. This is CMP, I believe. I actually haven't really looked into Dratini's stats at all, so I probably should have done that. But essentially, Are they likely to swap out immediately here, do you reckon? Yeah, apparently so. Okay, that is hopefully GG's. Alright, off to a great start. That is awesome. 2 Dratini vids from 2 different YouTubers in a month span was not on my 2026 Pogo Bingo card. Look, we're not even this creative, spicy content creator anymore. We've got other creators out here putting on some absolute insanity. Obviously, I saw as well, speaking of Home Slice Henry, I assume you were talking about, also putting out a Shadow Timber video, which is really cool. Alright, yeah. Okay, that was a great start. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Alright, so we got Giratina, which is serpent-like enough, I feel like. Oh yeah, we got Survivor again. Alright, we were gonna add Gorbis, Huntail, and Electros. Let me see if I've got the middle stage evolution of the Electros line. I can't think of what it's called right now. Can someone quickly remind me? Electros. Oh, I don't have... No, I don't have it anyways. So yeah, that's going to be what we've got now. But obviously we've spun the wheel here. We've got Giratina and Survivor. So basically going to be pretty much the same team. Just with a slightly better third Pokemon here. So if anything, we should be winning this game as well. Just released a video on Primarina Wormadam Aegislash team. I think did he do those battles in a live stream? I feel like I'd seen that. Okay, we'll just stay in initially here. We'll look to go for a Poison Fang straight away. Does Giraffrig's neck count as a snake? I don't think so. Probably not. I think even if you squint really hard there, you're not going to see a snake. Alright. Yeah, we might as well shield once. We should be able to grab a shield with the next Poison Fang, or maybe they swap out, clear the debuff. Yeah, and then at this point, if they shield, I don't mind that, because we can come in with Dratini and farm down. Actually, you know what? Let's swap into Giratina. Catch a Sky Attack. Center Scorch count. Yeah, that's a good question, but I feel like, you know, we're kind of pushing it with Rayquaza's 2 limbs. Having, like, well, not quite 100, but, like, being known for literally having a lot of limbs is a bit of a stretch. But anyways, we're going to no-shield there. Unfortunately, that's going to put us into Fairy Wind farm down range, which is not ideal. But hopefully they just no-shield. Okay, cool. That's perfect. We are going to have a hard time fast move farming this thing down now, though. So, and let's think. It's probably like Empoleon in the back, in which case we're kind of cooked. Yeah, I don't know if this really helps me, though, because Dragon Breaths are going to do 1 damage each. They're still going to get to a Gigaton Hammer anyways. So we might as well just shield here. Is this just a bulldoze? I don't know. Yeah, just a bulldoze. They do debuff me. Come on, Dratini, bro, you got this. Yes, huge farm down, but we're so low and we're debuffed, so I think Altaria just farms me down. Okay. I think I get to 3 Aqua Tails, but they should just Dragon Breath snipe me with Altaria, realistically. Okay, that does less damage than I was hoping for. I do want to at least get rid of the Marowak, though. They don't even allow it. Oh, hold up. I mean, we have another move. But yeah, Dragon Breath snipes us. That was unfortunate, but GG's to that trainer. Someone's saying Eternal. I don't know what you even mean by that. What is the theme today? We're using snakes, but Dratini is going to be in every team. Well, like serpent-like creatures. Alright. I'm going to spin the wheel again. We've got Onyx. And Dunsparce. Now, I don't really see Dunsparce as being a snake, but apparently it is. So, we're using it. So, Dunsparce. And Onyx. Snake with wings. I mean, it does have like the sort of rattlesnake-esque type tail thing going on. Okay, we don't make the catch. You've never seen a snake with wings before. Honestly, I'm just uncultured. I just don't get out enough. Alright, anyways. I think we just sponge the damage here and wait for them to potentially eventually swap out. What I don't want to do, though, is allow them to, like, catch a resisted drill run. So I'm going to wait here. Just to make sure they don't make a catch or anything. That's fine. Okay, that just does no damage either. I'm not in a rush to throw here, because I should live another foul play. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't really been tracking their energy, so I don't know if they've thrown straight away here, and if I should just throw immediately as well. I think I might as well. Yeah, okay, that's good. CMP again, it looks like. And this might actually just barely not KO. Which sets up a Dragon Breath farm down, so I guess I don't really mind that too much. We're going to have a pretty loaded Dratini here. Okay, cool. We've got energy. As long as they don't have like a Zoomer or something, then the energy is going to be quite useful. Well, not really. You're going to see Aqua Tail's just not going to do much damage here at all, but we can try and look to catch an Air Cutter. Well, I don't necessarily need to catch it on the Onyx, but if I just swap out before they throw. They are now farming up a lot. I still don't need to shield this. And they bait with an Air Cutter. Very nice. Okay, they had Empoleon the whole time. I don't know why they didn't just swap out into this thing. We're cooked now. But we're going to go for Breaking Swipe. Hopefully they expect some sort of ground type charge move here. And they do. So we debuff them. They're going to farm up to back-to-back. Honestly, I just have no way of dealing any damage to Empoleon at all, though. So it's not looking too good for us. So, yeah, we're just going to let Onyx go down. And, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can do anything here. We're going to have to shield these Drill Pecks. Let's just see how much damage a Twister does, and if it's not even going to be enough to two-shot them, then we might as well just concede the match here. Okay, game. If we... Oh, actually, it's going to be close. But unfortunately, an Aquatail's not going to take them out here either. So yeah, we can't really do anything, unfortunately. I have to say, Dratini's been very underwhelming since I built it. You know what? I'm actually going to quickly look up its stats so we can understand what we're dealing with here. So let's go to PV Poke. Dratini. Alright, so Dratini has a... Wait, let me... just a second here, guys. Let's get this in. Right, so Dratini has a 112.6 attack stat, 89 defense, and 114 stamina. So, yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's not hitting very hard, and it's also just not tanking any hits either. That's why I did want to eventually build the Shadow version, but I kind of just couldn't wait, so I've built this one instead. I do think the Shadow one would be better because we still won't be able to tank hits, but at least we can apply some sort of damage output. But yeah, that's not looking too good for us. But anyways, let's just go ahead, spin the wheel again. Oh, we've got Zygarde. That's going to be the 50% form, I believe. And then Arbok. Okay, we are on Triple Dragon Fast Move. This isn't even such a bad investment. You could always evolve it and be useful. That's true. That is true. Except I will definitely just keep it as a Dratini. Alright, Arbok into Como O. Okay, this is fine. Why do our... Oh, I was going to say, why did it look like our fast moves were out of sync? It made it look like they were one turn behind, so I've thrown here, which wasn't my intention. They also bait me with an upper hand. Okay, well, I guess we're just no shield here. Because if they go for Clanging Scales, I should be able to farm down. Would it be possible to farm down with Dratini? Alright, Shadow Machamp. I have not seen you in a while. Hopefully grab a shield. No shield. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, at this point, I don't think they can have back-to-back. I'm going to be stupid. I'm going to use my final shield. Okay, Dynamic Punch. Interesting. Okay. No shields with Dratini in the back is not my smartest of plays. Especially since I swapped out way too late. What am I doing? Ah, okay. Well, that's game over. Please Brave Bird me. Oh, they Brave Bird. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I need them to shield this. Come on, trainer. Please. Yes. Okay. We did not play very well, but we got lucky. GG's. Alright. Alright, we'll take it for sure. We'll take it for sure. It's always good when you play like a potato and then you win anyways. Alright. Next up on the wheel, we've got Viewer's Choice. So throw out some sort of serpent-like Pokemon, and I'm going to be running Huntail as the third. Did you ever receive a submission of Dratini, Bagon, and Gibble like you asked at the start of the season? Or do you still want it? Actually, someone in chat earlier, I'll try and find who it was. Why is chat not going that far back? Yeah, it was Cornflake was actually saying in chat that they were actually working on that submission like as we speak. So, Orthworm count. I guess it would do. Is it out yet? I know it is meant to be coming out soon. But I don't know what... I find it really difficult to keep track of when events are happening because they make announcements like so far in advance these days. Okay, we've got Arbok as a request. Shiny Shadow Arbok. Unfortunately, I don't have that, but we can run back the regular version again. What order do we want to go? I don't know. We'll rock it in this order. Alright. This is okay. Especially on Bullet Seed. I'm gonna assume that we can live our rock team. So I'm gonna no shield. Obviously I will be debuffed though, so they should win the zero shield scenario here. But yeah, we actually tanked that pretty comfortably. I'm quite happy with that. And we should, I assume we still win CMP into Credilli here, even though we're not particularly attack weighted. So we could have thrown slightly later if we needed to. I don't know why I've done this. Why did I do that? I could have just let it go down, but my instincts to catch a charge move are just too high right now. Okay, well we swap out there, we pointlessly catch a move. But they allow a farm down, so they don't... Maybe they don't have a clear answer. Yeah, that's huge. Okay, this is good. We can maybe grab a shield here, or just put them into like water gun farm down range if they let this go. Yeah, they let it go. Okay, actually maybe not farm down range, but still. We do force some energy, so that's great. Electric. I don't have the electric, but I have Electros. So I have put that on the wheel now. I think we just shield once farm down. We don't know what they're going to have in the back. Oh, never mind. The opponent probably trying to commit to like a Shadow Ball or something. Damn it. My instincts to catch a move have backfired once again. But we grab a shield anyways. Let's go. I think I should be fine, actually. Maybe. I think I'll get to 2 crunches in time. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, we don't need it. Let's go. Again, not very well played, but we are winning games, so that's all that matters. What it do, peeps? Did I miss a lot of the stream? Not really. I think we're still within our first set. I think that might be Battle 5. Yeah, that was Battle 5. And we went positive, so we'll take it for sure. We'll take it for sure. Usually, I swear on stream, I'm playing out of my mind and I'm still losing every single battle. So it's good to not play well and still win games. Alright. Next up on the wheel. For anyone who's just tuned in, basically just wasted like half my Stardust on a level 50 Dratini. And then I've just got a wheel of random serpent-like Pokemon to pair with it. So we got Rayquaza, which, yes, obviously that's not a snake, it's got arms, and it's a dragon, but it is serpent-like. The arms are relatively small. Thank you, the Zippius, for 5 gifted memberships. If you want to pick any 2 Pokemon for me to use in the Great League alongside the Dratini, you're more than welcome to do so. And for donations, you're not limited to just serpent-like Pokemon. You can literally pick whatever Pokemon you want. And of course, also you can rename a Pokemon as well if you'd like to do so. Up to you completely. And as always, you can sort of sit on it for a while. You don't have to come up with a team or a rename immediately if you don't have anything in mind right now. But for now, let's just quickly lock in the previous team. Let me think about it. Yep, absolutely no worries. Appreciate the support. Steelix. Oops. Guess we'll go for it like this. Alright. Okay, so Shadow Steelix into Wigglytuff. Okay, that is great to see it here. We've got 2 Pokemon that are really going to struggle. I probably should have stayed in for a bit longer than that, because now I need to fight hard for switch advantage. So yeah, that was a bit stupid of me, really, but is what it is. We've done it now. Bulldoze, what the fuck? Okay, that is weird. But that now means that they'll get to the next Bulldoze in just 1 more Bullet Seed, as it's slightly cheaper. But we're not debuffed, so I guess that is something. Alright, is there a world where we still maintain alignment here? I maybe could have gotten away with just going for an Aquatail here, to be honest, but better to be safe than sorry. What elo is this? Yeah, good question. Okay, they do actually let it go. That's fine. Okay, I believe we're in like the 2100s. So they threw 2 charms there. 3. I know they can go for Icy Wind here, but I do want to kind of pretend that I've got Earthquake or something, so I might be able to threaten a shield. Although I'm not actually farming up to it anyways. Why would he have Bulldoze? I don't know. You'll have to ask the opponent. Okay, yeah, they do just let that go. That's fine. Okay, we're still in an okay position. Maybe for Tinkaton? Yeah, that's true. I guess so. I still don't think it helps much, but yeah. Okay, they actually do shield this time. Salazzle! Ah, shit, we took way too long to swap out there. Yeah, we're kind of cooked now. Hopefully they just full send a Dragon Pulse. They do. Okay, that's big. Unfortunately, we can't commit to a farm down here. I'd probably... I don't know. Yeah, because now Wigglytuff comes in. Like 2 charms takes us out. Yeah. If we oh well. GG's. Off-meta charge moves on meta Pokemon could be a cool video idea. Yeah, we've done something similar before where we've, like, literally used none of the 3 recommended moves for a full team. Which did... it was quite enjoyable. I can't remember if the video did perform particularly well. But yeah. We'll let the opponent off for the Wigglytuff team because they at least had Salazzle, one of my favourite Pokemon. Anyways, we're going to spin the wheel. If the Zippiest has a team, then we can run that. But I unless I've missed something, I don't think you've requested anything just yet. So, what did we just spin there? It was Arbok and Viewer's Choice. So if you guys want to come up with another Pokemon to run that is somewhat serpent or snake-esque, then be my guest. Giratina. Alright, we have already done Giratina, but that's fine. Sandaconda. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Sandaconda instead, since we haven't used it yet. I think we'll go Sandaconda. Are you going to bring back subscriber challenges? I really enjoyed those videos. I really enjoyed making them as well, and I felt like they were well received until basically I did one final video at like the end of the season for it, and then for whatever reason just got spammed with loads of people saying like, oh, what the heck happened to this channel, man? These subscriber challenges are stupid. And I was like, right, okay. Why has no one had that input for like the whole season of challenges that I've been doing? So yeah, we basically just abandoned it after that. So that was cool. Right, yeah, we're getting cooked in this battle. I think we throw on CMP and just hope that they don't shield this thing. Although I don't even think Earth Power is going to KO here. Okay, actually we're not throwing on CMP because I lost track of their energy somehow. Okay, that's fine. We'll get very low. Alright, we're going to snipe with Dratini now. Get ahead on energy. Hopefully that'll be useful for us, but based on the team we've seen so far... Alright, well we kind of have to no-shield here, but Dratini, not known for its bulk. Fucking foul play, bro, what the hell? What is happening here? Why is everyone running the wrong moves? No! Alright, well GG's. Anyways. Anyways, let's just go ahead and spin the wheel again. Alright, we've got Giratina. And we've got Rayquaza. Alright, we've got a triple dragon team. So, obviously, we're going to see Tinkaton in the lead here. So I guess we'll run Giratina as our lead. Subscriber challenges were good concepts, but it got stale really fast because the opponents were, you know... Yeah, to be honest, that's how I feel about the... oh, fuck's sake. And that's how I feel about the... like, the Master League Battle of Spice. Is like, the concept is cool, but realistically, if you're running a spicy team in the Master League, like an actual really spicy team, you're eventually... by the time you get a win, you're just going to be so low in elo. What the fuck is this thing doing here? You're basically just going to go up against trainers that don't have fully powered up Pokemon. That's why, because I used to do at the end of every season, basically, I'll try and get a win in the Master League with Great League Pokemon. But realistically, I can do like one day of battles starting at above Legend Elo, and I end up in like the 2400s, and I'm already seeing like under-leveled stuff, like no legendary Pokemon. Teams don't really make any sense, and it's like, even if I manage to get a win at that point, it almost feels like it doesn't count. Also, I hate how bad Rayquaza is these days. It needs a new... oh, fucking boost. You know what? I'm just double shielding and farming down. I can't be bothered. Well, it's like under-leveled stuff at that very end of the season. Because I'd always try it at like the final, during the final week of the season. Okay, we've got play here. Do I legend push every season? Nah, basically, it usually just comes down to, like, if it makes sense for me to... Ah, shit. Oh, what? What happened there? Did they catch? Why did I get the move off? That was weird. I thought that should have been CMP, which I should have lost with Giratina. That was very strange. I feel like that was just down to game being bad. Yeah, anyways, legend push. Basically, if I get into a position where it makes sense for me to try and push a bunch of elo, like for example, say we've got like a really restrictive meta where I've already started at the start of the week at like 2500 or something, and like my first team or like second team that I put out, I gain like 200 elo. And I realized that, like, actually this team is really, really good anti-meta. This thing can just straight up dominate if I use it for, like, 4 or 5 days. Then I might just go for a push then, because as well, in those sort of limited cups, that's usually when, like, it kind of doesn't really matter too much if I'm putting out a video every single day, because people just don't care. Like, after day 3, no one's watching stuff on YouTube anyways, because we're all just tired of it. So I think recently, the last few, you know, when we've had the play Pokemon like championship metas, I can't remember the exact name for those metas, but they're like for the like international championships play Pokemon, but we've had a week of them in GBL. Those types of metas, they're really good for like show 6 pick 3, but they're not very good translated into GBL metas. But in terms of like variety and stuff, but actually in terms of being able to gain elo, often it's quite easy, because basically no one is creative enough to come up with their own teams. There'll be like 3 content creators that have put out teams, and then that's basically all you're going to see. So if you just find something that core breaks all of that, you're just going to shoot up so quickly. So if there's ever like really limited metas like that, I feel like I can just, you know, lock in, try for like 4 or 5 days, and I'll hit legend. Whereas if it's mostly like in the Open Great League is where it's really difficult to hit legend with actual full spice teams, because there's unfortunately just a little bit too much that you can cover for. Even though it will feel like really repetitive, you'll just have the odd game where it's like, oh great, this Pokemon that I literally cannot beat with my team is now showing up. But yeah, anyways, has the Zippiest come up with a team for me to run yet? I don't know if I've missed some comments or requests. Snakes gave me mental block. I mean, I can get the wheel up. I mean, you don't have to run snakes. You can literally just pick 2 Pokemon that are also with Dratini. But if you do want to keep it snake related, this is my list of snake-like Pokemon that I've got here. Arbok, Onix, Gyarados, Dragonair, Dunsparce, Steelix, Seviper, Milotic, Rayquaza, Serperior, Zygarde, Dunsparce, Sandaconda, Giratina, Gorbis. Wait, do I not have... I have... Oh, I just spelled that wrong. The Dunsparce. Giratina, Gorbis, Huntail, Electros, and then viewer's choice. Okay, Gyarados and Mr. Mime. All right. And can you open my gift? Yes. Okay, I can. Oh, I just did that off screen, apparently, but you'll know. You'll have had the notification that I opened your gift. Apologies for doing that not on screen. But anyways, we got a Gyarados request and Mr. Mime. Yo, Callum, open my gift. We got a remote trade eventually. If you invite me to like the weekly challenges things, okay, that's I guess good to see it here. Yeah, I'm very bad at gifting, but if you just invite me to like the weekly challenges, I'll be more likely to just accept that, and then you get some decent friendship level ups from that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Psychic, gonna connect. Nice, okay. Okay, that's awesome. What the fuck are you doing, trainer? What? What is even happening, man? Bro. What are we facing? Does this trainer just not have charge moves? What is going on? Explain yourself to me, trainer. Okay, they've got back-to-back Thunder Punches now. Do they actually have Thunder Punch? They do. Okay, I'm so thrown off by what's happening here. Alright, come on. 2-shield Dratini against the world. We're going to have to shield anyways. They have the old default outfit on. They go for a Thunder Punch here. Okay, this is resisted damage. I'm getting pretty low, though. Maybe I should have shielded. Yeah, that's more than I thought. Alright, I don't know why I went for Aqua Tail. I'll be honest. But they no shield. Maybe they'll no shield a Twister as well. Okay, we just swap out immediately into Mr. Mime. And because we farmed down the Wigglytuff, I think I should be close to a move. Oh yeah, we'll just farm down here. Alright. What a weird game. I don't know what happened there, but GG's. I swear, like, I'm not like sub 2000 elo. Let me see what elo we're actually at. I did drop a fair bit today. Yeah, it was still at 2100. I did lose 10 games in a row because I was trying Dratini on a triple level 50 Twister team with Pidgeotto and Skrelp, which, as you can imagine, wasn't the easiest team to run. But yeah, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again, and let's see what we get. Alright, so we got Dragonair and Dunsparce. Dragon Tail. We probably want to run Rollout just for some slightly better coverage. That was a literal bot, yeah. Honestly. What's the preview cup? It's just the new coding type thing. So they want people to play test it to find bugs and stuff. But it should really be like not. You shouldn't be wasting your elo on it because it is very buggy at the moment. Okay, that was bad. Let's get the heck out of there. Okay, so they banked 5 karate chops. So they could potentially have a close combat already. Do I fight for switch advantage here? Right, we're kind of putting in work. Potentially I shield once. Let's see if they're on Ice Beam or Play Rough. Ice Beam, so there should be 4 away. If we just... swap out, catch the move, get a rollout through as well. We're still going to force them to go for close combat on the Primeape if they're on close combat. Because Rage Fist is just not going to do anything here. And they don't throw immediately. Whoops. So that means we get a body slam through. They did... How many moves did they just throw there? I don't know, but we grab a shield. So that's cool. And I guess technically now maybe they can get away with going for a Rage Fist. As we're getting fairly low. Actually, no, I should still live... Yeah, we force them to throw again. That is absolutely fine with me. However, I don't actually know how much energy they've got. And they are now double boosted. But I should be able to outpace at least to the first Aqua Tail here. Ah, shit, nice catch. We just undercharged this a tiny bit. Oh. Well. Whatever, that's fine. Still fine. Do we stay in and just try and force them to throw? I think we're quite... Oh, they actually let it go. Okay, come on, Dratini. Don't let us down here. Okay, come on. We've still got play. Oh, we've definitely got play. Yeah, I think we're fine, right? If they full send Shadow Ball here. Okay, they bait. Should I have thrown? Okay, maybe that is the win condition for them. Because they have the ball now. Ah, shit, yeah. Nice, okay. That was the right play. Unless we live a Seed Bomb. Which we shouldn't from this range. Oh, wait, they don't throw. Bro, what the heck is even happening right now? I'm sure they had energy for a Seed Bomb there. Did they not? Oh, no, they didn't. Because they just went for Shadow Ball. Alright, well, okay. GG's. Who was worried? I still feel like they had the energy there. Anyways. They were at 4, no Seed Bomb. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm doing, for sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. We've got Seviper. And Dunsparce this time around. All right. Yeah, that was it. They went Shadow Ball there. It's because I think it was the foul play from the previous Gorgeist that just threw me off there. All right, here we go. Florges. So this is fine. They'll outpace me, but I can probably just play out the Zero Shield scenario here. Chilling Water. Okay, they throw immediately again. You know what? I'm actually just going to bank the energy, swap into Seviper, get off some damage, force them to swap out. Or not swap out. Okay, they bank a move. That's fine with me. I didn't want to throw straight away there, because especially when someone like swaps into a rollout user, the animation just fucks me over every single time. Like, it's so difficult to keep track of where they actually are in the fast move, since the animation is like a turn behind what it should be. But yeah, this is gonna... If they don't shield here, I just poison jab them down. Yeah, that should put them into range where we... Oh, they get damage registration error. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It is annoying though. I think they might have actually just barely lived it anyways. But that's fine, that's fine. What's the likelihood that they've got like disarming voice on the Florges? Should I just no shield? Oh, hold up. Right, this is not a shadow, so I'm actually going to no shield in confidence. I don't even have to throw on good timing here. Cool. GG's. Please don't throw a move. Cool. Alright. Pretty comfortable win for us that time around. Yeah, I have to say though, we are not this opponent, but we are facing some questionable trainers on stream today. I don't really know what's going on, but you know what? We'll take it. Next up, we've got Viewer's Choice, so throw out some sort of serpent-like Pokemon, and we'll run Serperior as the other option. I played like a questionable trainer all day. To be fair, we're also playing like a questionable trainer, but we're just going up against even more questionable trainers than us right now. Ugh. Alright, any Hydrapple? I guess we don't know what it looks like within the apple, but I don't have one. I also don't have a Timpole at all. I did check, actually, because I couldn't remember what the Electros, the middle stage evolution was, but I actually just don't have Timpole or whatever the middle one is called, like Electric or whatever it is. So that is not an option either. So if we get some Pokemon that I have got, that'd be great. Level 50 Silicobra, guys, come on. It was out for like a few days, and I caught 3 of them. Have you ever tried spoofing? No. Although I don't think I'd admit to that anyways. On stream. Nice try, FBI. Yeah. I do actually quite funnily, I get like quite a lot of like companies reach out to me for like partnerships. And annoyingly, like almost all of them are to do with some sort of GPS spoofing type company. And I'm like, you guys know that I wouldn't be able to promote that anyways, right? Like, surely they know that. Oh, come on, guys. We need one snake Pokemon that I've got. One of you must be able to come up with a snake Pokemon here. Onyx. Okay. I don't like the... Oops. Why can't I spell? Alright, there we go. Wog Trio. Alright, here we go. We've got Superior into Jellicent. Great lead for us. We'll gladly take that. Okay, we tried to catch a move. Doesn't work out for us. I don't think this is as comfortable as it will seem. Actually, yeah, we tanked that pretty comfortably. But I think they're going to get to another one before we get to Stone Edge here. Okay, we do get there. Honestly, these sand attacks are kind of chunking us. We've got a lot of defense, but I don't think we've got much HP. And they actually shield. Alright, they're going to be able to fully farm me down now. That is so bad. Right. I mean, the fact that they fought so hard there for switch advantage, I'm going to assume they've got a second Pokemon that beats my Superior, in which case we've probably already lost. They're actually on Sky Attack. That is really interesting. Ooh, okay. We at least reach an Aqua Tail. That is good news. Yeah, we're going to have to just hope that Superior doesn't get completely obliterated. Yeah, we're kind of cooked. Okay, they shield. Could have gone for a Leaf Tornado there. The issue is, I think they just banked to Sky Attack. So I'm going to need our switch clocks to come up and try and swap out and catch. And actually, I just don't think Frenzy Plant does enough damage here anyways. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, is it? Let's see. Yeah, not quite. Okay, we make the anticipation catch. If they don't have a Weather Ball, we might be in here. Ah, shit, they get to another one anyways. Man, they had so much energy, because they're not even on Air Cutter. Alright, well, Onyx has really let the side down here. Whoever it was who requested Onyx, be ashamed of yourself. Alright, GG's. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. We've got Electros and Gorbis. Yikes. Oh dear, this guy is a problem. We can probably live one Power Whip. So I guess we'll just let it go. Oh yeah, comfortable. And then maybe we just pray for a crunch debuff on the first attempt. Okay, we get shield. They do commit to a farm down, which is not ideal. Please don't double shield, because then I'll just have no way of damaging you at all. Okay, that's good. Still no debuff. What up, Callum? Big up the Dratini spice. Yeah, let's see what we can actually do with this guy. Right. We don't know what charge moves they're on, as in the second move, so I'm going to shield just in case it is a flash cannon. If they Power Whip, I'm going to assume that they don't have it. But they do full send. Okay, good shield. Okay, we took a while to swap out there. Do I have a Great League Electric? I do not. I'm pretty sure I just mentioned that, but, you know, I'll forgive you if you've maybe just tuned into the stream. But yeah, I don't have the middle stage evolution of it, or any, like, Dynamo to evolve. But anyways, Water Pulse gets the KO there. The plus side, I guess, is that we'll definitely put the Ferrothorn into farm down range. No, not farm down range. Twister range. The bad side is I don't know if we win CMP here, so I'm not going to risk it. I genuinely don't have a clue if we'd win or lose CMP. Yeah, no worries. But we are going to shield again. Come on, Dratini. Oh, hold up. Okay, I don't know how they got off another spark there. But we do technically wall this Pokemon. Alright, come on. Come on, Dratini. Put in the work for us. They just surf. Why? Why wouldn't you go for Thunderbolt? Come on, Dratini. You got this. I actually don't think you do have this. Oh, yes! Dratini! Let's go! This is the greatest investment of all time. Boom. Alright guys, if you have not yet left a like, I don't know what I've got to do to deserve a like from you guys. Dratini clutch. Yep, Dratini my goat. Greatest of all time right there. Alright. Best Pokemon in the game, for sure. We got Viewer's Choice. And we got Rayquaza. So, another Serpent-like Pokemon. Have my rare like. Oh. Very generous of you. Already liked and subscribed, lol. I do actually have, I've got live streams set so that only subscribers can chat, because a lot of people watch the content but maybe didn't realize that they're not subscribed. So I hope by having that set that people will just end up subscribing anyways. I don't know if it actually works or not. Someone's asked for Ekans. I don't think I've got enough XL candies to build one of those. Yeah, I haven't seen an Ekans spawning in, like, honestly, years. So, that is something that eventually I'll get around to. Let's see what kind of CP it would get to. Okay, I don't have any good ones, but actually, it'd probably be worse than the Dratini. Although Dratini is literally the GOAT, as we just found out. So, that's not exactly a bad thing. We'll go for Milotic, since we haven't had it yet, and a couple of people have requested it. Rayquaza's struggled quite a lot so far. I just wish it had a better cheap charge move. Okay, a Bomber Snow, that is a big core breaker. Wish we had Dragon Tail as a fast move here. This is also a problematic Pokemon for us. What the hell do we even do here? Also, guys, I think some of you are like well behind the stream because you guys are still suggesting Serpent-like Pokemon for me to use, and we're already like a minute plus into the battle. We've picked the team ages ago. Yeah, what the hell do we do? We shield, I guess. We have to shield. Oh, fucking Ice Beam bait, really? In that case, I just assume that they throw another Ice Beam. I can't possibly win this if they have Play Rough. And now I'm going to swap into Dratini. Start to get ahead on energy. How much energy did they bank here? I think they're close. I have to just no shield, right? Because they'd outpace me to another weather ball anyways. Oh, we're in trouble. In trouble we are. Full of core breakers, yeah. Opponent was like, oh, why don't I just bring every Pokemon that core breaks your whole team and put them on the same team. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to hope that the opponent panics after I go for a wrap here and they swap out immediately. That's my only win condition. If they immediately swap out and they come in with like, I don't even know what we could possibly beat here. Oh, hold up. Defense form of the Oxys. I mean, who even are you, bro? Right, we gotta hope that after breaking Swipe, we've debuffed them and we live a Rock Slide. Or maybe they're on Thunderbolt. Okay, that just does no damage, man. What the fuck? Right. Well, I think we've lost anyways. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, we technically do live that. That doesn't really help us at all. Alright, well, GG's. Yeah, Rayquaza, unfortunately, it's just not very good anymore. If it just had any decent charge move that wasn't at least 70 energy, then it would be quite fun, but no. Alright, Arbok would have been nice against this team. Well, it's on Dragon Tail, so it would have struggled anyways. Rayquaza is not the GOAT, yep. You guys can actually see today's video. Obviously, channel members, you might have already had a look at it or a sneak peek. But it features 2/3 of the weather trio. I'd love to feature Rayquaza as well, but it's just really bad. So it's a different Pokemon instead as a third option. But it will make sense once you see it. But anyways, we've got Arbok. So people suggesting Arbok could have changed the outcome of that previous battle. Let's see if it can do something here instead. Needs another 45 energy move besides Aerial Ace. I think it could just do with a 35 energy move. Like, why stop at 45? Just give it a different signature move or something. Okay, we're going to see Corsola. I think Home Size Henry just released a video with this thing in the lead. So does anyone want to remind me what the rest of the team is here? Okay, that's nice. Nice damage for us. Okay, annoyingly, they are going to get to another move here. Is the Dratini a Hundo? Yes, it is. Togetic and Quagsire. Are you sure it's Togetic? It might not be that team anyways. Someone might just actually run a Corsola. Yeah, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully they don't expect Dragon Pulse. And they don't, which is nice. Okay, cool. We forced them to throw. I think they threw straight away. Maybe they overfarmed by 1. Either way, I should be able to Dragon Breath them down before they get to a second crunch. They might just barely reach an Aqua Tail. Okay, they come in with their final Pokemon. I could have probably gotten away with baiting here, but let's go for a Twister. Okay, they're going to shield. Right, what the hell do we do? They full send Ice Beam. Okay, we do not make the catch. That is bad news. Yikes. Yeah, GG's. I need them to swap out now to try and make a catch of their own. But yeah, damn it. Wait, how much energy do they have? Did I just really mess up and swap out way too early? I swear they should have the move already. Ah, damn it. I'm sure they... Right, I'm really confused there. But GG's trainer. Because they went for Ice Beam. I don't know. Either way, I think we're going to do one final set and then call it a day. I think if we have another set, which we do. Alright, so let's go ahead, spin the wheel here. We've got Gyarados and Onix. Alright, Onix has been a huge letdown. So far. So, can we get some redemption here? Yeah, we'll just lead with the good Pokemon, actually. Alright, Gyarados, Gourgeist. Okay, a bit tricky for us. I think we just stay in with Gyarados. Okay, we throw on CMP. I really hope they shield here, actually, because we did have the energy for a Twister. Okay, they do shield, that's good. Yeah, I'm not really sure... Not sure what our game plan is here. I'm hoping what we've done is we've put them into Rock Throw Farm down range. Because this thing is useless up against the Gourgeist anyways. Oh, it's just useless up against the whole team, actually. Damn it. Okay, we get to Breaking Swipe, though. Which is something. We're in a tricky spot here. Unfortunately, Gyarados is so low that, like, Body Slam's very nearly going to take us out. So I hope they just Blind Throw. They don't. But either way, they are debuffed. So we're just going to let it go. And they bait with a Body Slam anyways. Okay, they allow me to get to an Aqua Tail. At least hit hard Onix. Onix's thing is just being really defense weighted. I don't really remember. Their Gourgeist is basically full health, isn't it? We've got no chance of winning this. We're going to have to let this go. Yeah, GG's. Yeah. Unfortunately, Onix just stinking out the gaff once again. Alright. Let's just go on to the next one. Alright. Well, Onix is maybe time to redeem yourself. As we've got Huntail instead of Gyarados. Brilliant. Onix, bro, what are you doing? We probably need Legacy Rock Slide, but I just can't justify using an Elite Charge TM on it. Alright, so we're going to see Hypno. We've got Crunch. They're probably on Thunder Punch. I mean, the fact that they throw straight away, it's just pretty much guaranteed that they've got Thunder Punch here. And they have. What's this guy talking about? Fire types. Okay, debuff please. Okay, no debuff. Okay, we catch a resisted Thunder Punch. Watch them randomly go for an Ice Punch here. Okay, that's good. But brilliant. Obviously, they've got a really hard answer. I haven't thrown yet just because I don't think Twister would quite KO from this range. And they're on Sludge Bomb, which is good news for me, because it means I can outpace the 2 moves here. I actually can't remember what their lead was. Hypno, wasn't it? Yeah, Hypno. Oh, hold up. We've got play here, guys. We've absolutely got play. And we've absolutely just gone and thrown it away. I thought I was closer to a charge move. No. Oh, man. What's even the point in anything? Fuck's sake. Oh. I thought we were really close to a move there. I thought I could come in, basically get off enough water gun damage. Oh, it doesn't even KO. Bruh, Dratini. Sad times. Well, anyways, I felt like we had the win in the bag there, and we absolutely... You know what? It's all of these weird plays on the opponent's end. We must have caught the bug. Alright, well, GG's. Anyways, let's just pretend that never happened. I think somehow we can try and blame it on Onyx anyways. It was definitely Onyx's fault that we lost that. Nothing to do with my awful gameplay. Why did I think we had more energy than that? That's so stupid. Anyways, let's forget about that for now. We've got the Dunsparce into Shadow Camerupt. Okay. I could have probably just gone for a Body Slam bait here. They're always going to shield this. You got 2 better answers. Yeah, I probably also should have swapped out. But we're in... Oh, they've not... Why didn't they throw? Well, we'll get a shield here anyways, so we'll take that. Okay. We are both playing very badly at the moment. I'll go for Wrap so I can deal some damage with my Dratini. But we are debuffed. They're on Metal Claw. The heck? What the hell? Come on, Dratini. Don't let me down here. How much damage do we do? Decent. We are going to have to throw another one though. And this is probably going to lead to Empoleon just fully farming me down, which is going to suck. And we're probably going to lose again. Please throw. Oh, man. I'm so bad. Ah, shit. Maybe they're running Blizzard. I'll shield here. Okay. Yeah, no, they've got back-to-back. GG's. Or actually just G's. We can't pretend that we played good there. Right. I think we've got one battle left. Let's maybe not play like a absolute potato. Okay, we've got 2 battles left. You know what? If we end up playing this next one really badly, I think we just call it there. Honestly, I think we've used up all of our playing badly but still winning luck, and now we're just playing badly without the wins to soften the poor gameplay. We've got Steelix and Superior, so we've actually got 2 usable Pokemon here. What could we possibly blame our next loss on? Steelix, Superior. Playing badly but still winning is how I climb, lol. Alright, potentially final game of the stream. Okay, Jellicent is a fine-ish lead for us, actually. I didn't think they would throw immediately here. Did you try a bit of the experimental cup? No, I haven't. Okay, this time we're sacrificing Dratini because it doesn't seem to be very good. Okay, I thought we threw on CMP there, but they just didn't throw straight away. Bro, we do no damage at all. Tried it, and everything feels weird. Everything is slowed down, feels like. Or it's like half the stuff is slowed down, and then half of it's sped up. It just feels really inconsistent. Alright, we're in a pretty tricky spot here. I think we're going to have to try and force them to bulldoze. Hopefully this has worked. Yep, okay, that's good. Obviously they debuffed me on the first attempt. That's fantastic. Love to see that. You know what? We never bait. Let's go for a Leaf Tornado. Get a debuff straight away. No, obviously we don't get a debuff. Fantastic. Okay. Anyways. Since we're debuffed, I kind of have to shield here still. Right, my game, I tried to swap out like 3 times there. Oh, man. No. All right, that's the final game. We are washed. Game is bad, but we are also bad. All right. All right. Well, we got off to a pretty good start. So if you guys just tuned in, please watch the start of the stream because the last set or so has been really awful. But yeah, we're going to call it there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will, as I did last time, I think, I've got a video already prepared for later. So instead of releasing in like roughly 35 minutes, like usual upload time, I'm just going to set it to go live right now. So you guys can just go straight over to that video. So let me just quickly sort that out. Alright, so we have now set that to go live, and I'm just going to paste the link to it in the chat here if you want to go straight over to that. Alright, but yeah, that's going to be it for this stream.